Many lives were lost on that night, but many survived the tornado. Some of the survivors decided to stay in the Eastbrook Mobile Home Park, while others moved on, started a new life and a new community. It's a place of belief, healing, and inspiration. But on November 6, 2005, after the deadliest November tornado in Indiana's history, survival was the focus.
I remember thinking, have I died?
I got out of there and I looked at everything and it looked like a bomb went off. Yeah. And I just thought I was the only one that survived.
20 of the 25 killed in that storm lived in the Eastbrook Mobile Home Park. Survivors still discuss the night that changed their lives forever. David and his mother say they were just getting to sleep.
It was stormy, and so we went to bed, and I noticed that the trailer was rocking a little more than it should be during a storm. So I looked out and out the window, and everything was like green haze and thing just swirling around. And before I could even turn around and I was going to get my shoes on and go run and see how Mom was doing in her bedroom. Before I could even turn around, it hit, and everything was like in a blender.
All I can remember is my daughter walking in this room, in the emergency room. I was laying on this bed and two doctors were pulling glass out of my legs.
Sally woke up in the middle of the night before it hit.
I got up about 1:30 to go to the bathroom and get a drink of water, and I just got back in bed and then it hit. I didn't even know what was happening. And then when it must have threw me around and around, because I remember something spinning. So I might have been in the middle of it, I don't know. But anyway, the next thing I remember is I woke up outside and my whole mobile home was gone. Gone. And so that's when it hit me. That must have been a tornado.
Sally's dog was also in the trailer when the storm hit. Sally feared the worst, but the Vanderburg Humane Society found her dog safe and well. For the first time in over 4 years, Sally agreed to visit where their mobile home park once stood, where she, her family, and neighbors once lived. Where was your bedroom?
Back here.
And that's where you were when it...
Yeah, it was like a pretty nice sized master with a big master bathroom behind it. Yeah. And I was just getting ready to get back in bed when the first thing when it hit. And like I said, I ended up actually I wasn't this pad right here. I was in between those two pads. Wow. That's how far it threw me.
As if living through an F3 tornado wasn't enough, Vicki also lost her husband.
I remember Kenny saying, "Vicki, what is this?"
Vicki said she and Kenny had just fallen asleep and awoke to a loud noise.
This sounded like a Boeing jet had crashed. That's how loud it was. That's what I thought had happened. I remember thinking that. And then I just remember that I'm going up.
Homeless, devastated, and not sure what to do next, Habitat for Humanity stepped in and changed their lives for the better by building a neighborhood for the survivors.
It's just a blessing. I mean, they took their time to come and just make sure that I had a roof over my head.
After when this, we're totally in debt to Habitat.
You can't control Mother Nature, but one thing you can control is how you handle situations. As a tornado survivor myself, I too found out what happens once you make it past the rough patches.
It was a horrible experience, but only good came out of it afterwards. So don't get me crying now.
Such a tragedy, but if you make it through it like I luckily did, it turned out to be, like I said, total blessings in disguise. People were just there for us.
Good Lord, Habitat, and a lot of good people.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I get through every day.
David, his mom Carolyn, Sally, and Vicki say that the tornado hitting their mobile homes were a blessing in disguise. They continue to be thankful for every moment and enjoy living in their community. I'm Jackie Brown with 44 News.